Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play The Invisible War. When we last left off, I ineffectually headshotted people with my new silenced pistol. And now I'm gonna go this way. Because why not? I have 6 multi-tools, and there's an exit this way. I don't trust this exit as far as I can throw it. And I can throw things pretty far. Hello?
The order is with you. Go. You're free.
What?
Who are you?
I'm Lim Chen, High Augur to Her Holiness.
Hello?
We can't protect you in Upper Seattle. You will have to come to our church, then we can talk more.
What?
Protect me from who?
Dr. Nassif, she will try to recapture you.
No one forced me into the covert ops program.
That's true.
That's because you never tried to leave. Believe me, you would have been killed the second you let down those scientists.
Okay.
The ones posted around your bedroom back there.
The only killers I've seen so far are your order troopers.
Good point.
I apologize. My overzealous captain disobeyed orders. He was instructed to mount a rescue.
You can't control your own people?
The church suffers from certain internal disputes. I can explain more later. Hurry, Alex. You'll find us in the old Hartford turbine factory in Lower Seattle.
Lovely! I probably don't need this anymore. But this will... Oh, it's a lift! And it will take me to Upper Seattle. Which means that we're going to have to cut the video here while I go to a new area. One moment. Hey look! We actually escaped to Upper Seattle! And who knows what's going to happen now. All of the recruits are scattered, Tarsus is in tatters in North America apparently, and the Order want to talk to us. Oh good! And as soon as we leave, there are 2 people that probably want to talk to me. Let's see what they have to say, shall we? Hello! Throughout the game, various groups will give you objectives and goals. These goals may be at odds with each other. You are free to choose your own course of action. There is no wrong path through the world, except possibly killing everybody you meet with a knife. Okay. Hello.
Ma'am, that's close enough. Do not approach the checkpoint.
What?
What's going on? Why am I the one being questioned?
Good
I just
point.
escaped from a raid on Tarsus.
Let the WTO handle this disturbance. Just answer my questions.
Okay.
Who do you work for? All non-enclave workers must leave the area until security can be restored.
Right.
That's one of them.
Are
What?
you sure?
Positive.
Okay, you can pass, but you're instructed to report immediately to Chief Morgan at the WTO air terminal.
Is
What?
something wrong?
Just move along so we can seal off the area.
You'll be safe in the WTO enclave. Whatever you do, don't go down the inclinator into Lower Seattle. The Order terrorists are strong there.
Well, we have 2 goals. We have 2 goals so far. One of them is to go, in fact, let's check the key mappings. There is an objective. The data vault. I think N is what I use. Goals. Order. Report to the Order Church in Lower Seattle. Alternatively, we can report to the Security Chief Donna Morgan at the WTO air terminal, according to orders relayed by WTO guards just outside Tarsus. Follow the signs in Upper Tarsus to reach the terminal. Well, I don't know. We'll probably be There's a coffee shop to the right.
We've gotten past the checkpoint. Good. Now forget everything those troopers just said. I trust the WTO about as much as I now trust Tarsus. If you need further proof of the program's duplicity, you should stop by Nassif's apartment. I got the address when I broke into her office. Apartment 2224, Emerald Suites. I'm transmitting a map of the complex to you now.
Right. There's another goal. We could go and search the apartments. Well, we could have a look at that. Images. Emerald Suite. Elevator to city center. 244. Roof access. Well. Okay, but there's a coffee shop to the right, and
Get
I'm...
out of Upper Seattle while you can. The WTO could decide to arrest you at any moment. You can reach the lower districts via the inclinator at the northwest corner of the enclave.
They could, but are they actually doing so? They told me I could go. I want to go to the coffee shop. Ooh, news! Forget all that, let's go to the news! What's happening in the world?
Face of hate. They call themselves the Knights Templar, and claim to be descended from Shudapan and the Temple of Solomon.
Okay.
They say that their war against the augmented and genetically engineered...
Oh, I missed it.
You care about the people who lost everything during the collapse.
Okay.
That's why you refuse to support companies like Queequeg's Coffee.
Queequeg's?
Which cut costs by exploiting poor bean growers.
That's terrible.
You support the new economy epitomized by
exactly.
Inspected coffee plantations, which have brought jobs and fair pay to tens of thousands.
They have. Yeah, that was more advertising for Pequods.
In the wake of the unprecedented terrorist attack on
Okay.
Chicago, Enclave area residents are taking a harder look at those groups who oppose WTO expansion.
Okay. Like who?
Suspicion naturally gravitates toward the non-denominational faith known as the Order.
Right.
But who are the Order?
Good question.
Today, the church's leader has hidden behind a cloak of secrecy,
Alright.
appearing to her followers only as Her Holiness.
Right.
Furthermore, fundamentalists such as Luminon Saman champion a much stricter interpretation of Order doctrine.
Okay. Can I get to the first one?
The toxic spill shut down the inclinator system early this morning.
Oh.
It
That
is not yet
sucks.
clear whether the substances being transported were mislabeled, prohibited, or simply mishandled by the inclinator crew.
Well, that cuts that
The
line
system
off.
will remain offline until the hazardous materials can be contained.
That sucks. Anything else?
The new face of hate.
Ah, here we
They
go.
call
We can hear
themselves
this
the
again.
Knights Templar, and
Right.
claim to be descended from Dupin and the Temple of Solomon.
We got that bit.
They say that their war against the augmented and genetically engineered
Mm-hmm.
humans is a war against infidels.
Hmm.
If the human body is a sacred book, then no organization has burned more scripture than the Templars.
Right.
Stop the hate. Report all Templar activity before it's too late for your community.
Oh, good.
Gather
So,
report for information leading to the identification of Templar high priests.
oh, that's the interesting part. Now, is this a... This is a Pequod's coffee, and I am thirsty.
Didn't have a column for acts of terror. Kinda messes with the Pecorino price point.
Oh.
That bad? I charge almost double compared to Queequeg's coffee in Lower Seattle. Why?
Oh?
Terrorism, taxes, rent.
Oh.
Rent, I hear you. The WTO shouldn't ration construction permits.
Good point.
You're telling me. I know a guy who works at Symmetria. He says nanoformats could rebuild all of Seattle in about 5 years.
But they
It's a
don't.
shame.
To hell with an economic shock. People want the new cities and they want them now.
They do. Well, I'm gonna steal this candy bar. No one's guarding it. Hello.
Just checking up on my investment.
Is Pequod an investment?
I'm betting the coffee's going to be big once the nanotech boom gets rolling again.
It's not big already?
It's those R&D guys pulling late nights that bring in the numbers.
Your eyes are soulless and dead.
Once the WTO works through its security problems, I think we'll have a world-class business center here.
Yeah, certainly.
All an investor needs is a little faith.
And nanotech, apparently.
Just checking up on my investment.
Okay. What about you, sir? Hello.
I guess business is a little slow because of the terrorist attack on the block.
Could be. Library was just telling me about it. Tarsus Academy, right? Usually the order goes after the inclinator.
Really?
Business is always about the same, since you asked. That's what I was saying. You can barely make a profit up here because of the high rent.
Yeah, I wouldn't have to pull so much volume if I had a branch in Lower Seattle. What's it to you?
Just curious. The Pequods in my hometown was always packed.
Personally, I think it's about time Lower Seattle, Queequeg's Coffee in particular, got their own taste of terror.
Oh.
I hear you. Have something specific in mind?
Not that I want to see anyone get hurt, but I'd pay to see someone break in and set fire to their inventory of coffee beans.
Nice.
That's arson.
Very perceptive. You look like one of those Tarsus kids who hang around here. They do the job, maybe just lob a grenade in there or something. Interested in a little adventure?
I'd have to think about it.
The Queequeg's manager lives in apartment 21 of the Heron's Loft building. I bet you could find the code to the shop there. Careful, though. He's always loafing around at home, since he doesn't have to do the 24-hour shtick like us.
Right. The Coffee Wars! Dun dun dun! Destroy beans. I could steal your beans, but there's literally nothing for me to steal. Anything down here? There's a book. One day, Caldy found his goat. Ah, it's a story about beans! Excellent. Coffee! What about... Oh, sorry. Aha! There was a reason for me to come down here. Move, chair. There is a multi-tool. 2 hearts beat as 1. Ah, it's all about old and up, Seattle. Nice. You can read that. I'll just shove this chair with my knees. And this is coffee science. Excellent. So I have a quest that I could do to break in and actually do interesting stuff. But right now... Ooh, Here's a map.
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy.
Right.
Well, this is the legacy we inherited from J.C. Denton.
Oh.
J.C. Denton, the solitary criminal mind that precipitated the Great Collapse and showed us just how fragile the old system was.
Oh?
But how, you ask? Just a rumor, you say? No, my investigators have uncovered proof underground at Area 51 that he was not working for the United Nations, and in fact that there never was a global terror network.
Really?
He acted alone.
Really?
Even the recent Chicago disaster pales in comparison to his crimes. Trust the WTO's cautious policies. They protect civilization from madness itself.
Right. I know, if anybody's watched the first game, they'll know who.
I hear more rumors in the media. Order fanatics want to destroy
If you hear, remember the previous game? Chad Dumaire was in that.
The Order and WTO are locked in an endless, invisible war.
Oh, there's the word.
Not so, citizens. Her Holiness and I are meeting this week in Trier, Germany, to negotiate better relations.
Excellent.
We do not condemn religion, nor do they condemn free enterprise.
Okay.
We will find common ground. Have faith in me.
Will we really? So, that's a load of honky-tonky there that man just said. As in...
Why the necessity for an enclave, I am often asked. Why a barrier between Upper and Lower Seattle? Citizens, growth must be managed and contained, or we are the playthings of market forces.
Right, he's sneezing.
Economics provide a bulwark against these struggles, these unpredictable numbers. A bulwark against another collapse.
Right, are you going to be quiet now so I can speak?
I don't think I know you.
No, you don't.
This is a bad time to be harassing strangers. We just had a terrorist attack.
I was there.
I bet it's a coordinated attack. They got the Inclinator in some sort of job training program.
And I cut out him talking.
Let me take a moment to praise the Seattle delegates who attended our conference on establishing a world compact.
Okay.
Every day brings us closer to transitioning from city-states to nationhood.
Right.
Soon, citizens, we will live in the first worldwide democracy.
That's probably not a good sign, especially if you're leading it. Can I talk to you now?
They allow too much Inclinator traffic with Lower Seattle.
Okay.
That's how these things happen.
Don't think so, but...
Seattle and the WTO. An exciting past and a glorious future.
Okay.
Be proud, Seattle. You are an example to the world.
Are you sure? For all your travels, MapSync shows you the way. Each map is crafted by an Order member with accuracy and love, in the hope that it will help you on your search to inner peace. I have a map of Upper Seattle. Lovely. Now, let's have a look at this. Okay, that's the Inclinator, that's P-Quads, that's the stairs to the upper level, that's the Tarsus Academy. Let's go to the upper level, because why not we go and have a look at that...
Citizens, we have been accused of over-engineering our economy.
Ah, well, that's on loop. That is definitely on loop. Oh, be quiet about J.C. Denton. We all know what he actually did. Although, metro station? Or a historical site? Ah, there is an Order person. This Order person is probably looking for me. I hope this Order person is not going to try and shoot me in the face if I happen to show myself. Let's talk to them. Hello!
Trying to brainwash more mercenaries? How do you mean? I'm talking about the attack on Tarsus. Is that what you do when people won't listen to your sermons? You murder them?
Brother Lamar spoke to me when he entered the Enclave.
Right.
He and his seekers were sworn followers of Her Holiness.
Really?
They would raise their hands in battle only if...
Really? Ooh, that's just an I'm gonna shoot you. Go back to preaching your nonsense. I've no time for this.
Go back to preaching your nonsense. I have no time for this.
Yeah.
May Her Holiness watch over you. Seek a higher path. Seek order. Join us for worship at the Hartford Turbine Factory in Lower Seattle. All are welcome.
No, don't think so. But when we come back, we might break into those suites. Purely because there's things there that might interest us. I'll catch you later. See you then. Later.